Today we are looking at what I call Canaanite, and we start with a song. It was good for our mother, it was good for our mother, it was good for our mother, and it's good enough for me. Give me that old time religion, give me that old time religion, give me that old time religion, it's good enough for me. Some of the Canaanite practices, I think we see them making waves today, and some of them are even worse than some of the Canaanite practices that God expressly forbade in the Old Testament. I mean, just look at some examples. In the news recently, a Japanese court ruled that a transgender woman cannot be legal guardian to a child born from her own frozen sperm. That is before she transitioned. Just the other day, transgendered inmate in New Jersey impregnated two female inmates, and she had to be moved out of the facility. But let's go to scripture. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. You shall not lie with a male as with a woman, it is an abomination. Of course, this particular passage of scripture also talks about other things like, you know, all kinds of other sexual sins, such as, incest, you know, and, homosexual practice, and so on and so forth. See, all of these are Canaanite practices, and God didn't want his children, to do what was actually prevalent in the land that he was taking them to. And so actually following God's rules, as found in scripture, is actually our best bet, so that we do not get involved in all these abominable practices. So your best bet is to make a commitment to the Lord and begin to live for him, so that you are not influenced by today's climate.